it is possible to make outward changes, but we have not experienced the renewing grace of Jesus. She says a selfish heart can perform generous acts. She goes on to say self-respect can cause us to have no appearance of evil, to shun the appearance of evil. So she's going through these things. She says outward changes, selfish motive. Generous acts, selfish motives. Not having appearance of evil, selfish motives. But then she asks a question. She says in the conclusion of that, she goes through those statements. Then she says in page 58, just that last sentence, she says, by what means shall we then know on whose side we're on? Can you hear the question? By what means shall we know then whose side we're on? Because she's saying it's possible for me to change my diet. It's possible for me to change my dress, to change my locality of staying. Yet I have never experienced God's renewing grace. She says that's a possibility. That I can actually even live an upright life because she says that the motive is selfishness. We want people to have a high opinion of us. Then she asks the questions, by what means then shall we know whose side we're on? Because she's saying outward changes is not sufficient enough. Generous acts are not sufficient enough. The question she asked, then by what means shall we know whose side we're on? That's a question. The question is answered with a question. Who has the heart? Next paragraph. Of whom are our thoughts? Of whom do we love to converse? Can you see what she's asking? She says, who has our warmest affections and our best energies? If we are Christ, our thoughts are of him, our sweetest thoughts are about him. All we have and all we are consecrated to him. Friends, that's a question we should all ponder. Do not merely think because I'm a Seventh-day Adventist present truth that means I have been born again. I have been transformed. All these outward things can happen, but the heart still destitute of God's grace. She continues, she says, volume 5, she says, a mere form of Christianity has no value of the least value. It is destitute of saving power, having in it no reformative energy. Now listen to what she says. Listen. A religion which is confined. Now let's blank that. What is confined? What is confined? Confined means it's only, it consists of such and such. Confined means it only belongs to this and that. It's confined to certain things.